You doing? So I just became Valiant in my free-to-play account. It took me 297 days, but most importantly, it took me about 150 hours, possibly more. So this could actually be debatable, which is more accurate, how many days it took me or how many hours I took, because once I became Paragon, I was pretty much auto playing. I'd say 80% of the hours I spent in the game, and sometimes I don't even know the phone is on. So if I go by the hours, if I know Kabam has those details, which I'm going to show you in right here, as you can see here, it would tell me, but this is not very accurate because this was December 24th, practically over 2 months ago. So yeah, so I don't know exactly what's more accurate, how many days, but really, I think even so, more importantly, is how many hours you play. Um, it's what's more important. Like I mentioned, I did auto fight 80% of the content since I became Paragon. Uh, and a lot of times I didn't even know the phone was on. And if you're logged in, they're gonna count it as minutes. So when I do see this, hopefully in December of this year, I will get a better idea how many hours I play, but it's for sure at least 150 hours. So let's go to the game. So, becoming Valiant, all I could tell you, it's not easy. Anybody says becoming a Valiant, okay, keep in mind this is a free to play, by the way. Uh, that's another important factor to keep in mind. Anybody say that it's easy to become Valiant have no life whatsoever. You know, these are probably the people that's played the game for 10 years, 8 hours a day, who are the best players in the world. And if you live in social media, you probably think everybody's Valiant, but that's not true. I could tell you that right now. I'm willing to bet it's less than 25% of people are Valiant when you talk about active players. And now that's depending on what you mean by active players, of course. But if you talk about all accounts that are made, it's even less than 5%, I would say. So, yeah, becoming Valiant is not easy. It took me 150 hours, like I said, at least. So it's definitely what is this? An accomplishment to have. So something else I want to, why I did it. So why did I become Valiant, right? What was the point of that? So some people that are, a bunch of people that commented my channel, you're uncollected, you're cavalier, blah 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 blah. So I just want to prove that I can become Valiant. And the reason why, when it comes to my pay to win account, so let's go to my pay to win account. I've spent over $3,000 in this account. Okay? Not only that, I've spent over 7 years playing on this account, and I'm still Paragon. And I'm still Paragon, as you can see here. I don't see it. It's somewhere here, but I'm still Paragon. There it is. I'm still Paragon in this account. Why is that? This has been over $3,000 in over 7 years, and still Paragon. Why? Because the title doesn't mean too much to me. I don't really care about titles when it comes to MCOC. I play the game for fun, but the reason why I did it in my account, and when it comes to Reno XP Gaming, is because I just want to prove that I can do it. You know, I just want to prove that I can become Valiant if I want to, if I choose to. Okay, just to show how rare it is. I don't know. I think we had 30 members. I don't know if we actually have somebody's Valiant right now. Even out of 24 members, I don't even know if there's somebody's Valiant in my alliance. Just to show you how rare it is. And I did it as a free to play, and you can see where my ranking. I'm like in the bottom when it comes to a hero rating. That's how I don't know what that's supposed to be meaning, but uh I did it pretty. I don't know. I don't know if I could say I did it fast, but I can tell you this right now. A lot of people that are not valiant because they choose not to, and that's okay. As you could see, when it comes to my pay to win account, that's still Paragon because I choose to. I don't really care about titles. So a lot of people in my alliance, I know they choose not to become valiant, and that's absolutely okay. Uh, but I will be taking a break from this account. When it comes to Reno XP Gaming, I think it's only fair that I do leave the account, though I do leave when it comes to Reno XP Gaming, because I do have a rule that I only have one rule. If you have not logged in for 30 days, I will assume you already stopped playing MCOC and therefore be removed from the team. So that's the only rule I have. Even though I'm the leader, and I mean, I can choose to kick out a person whoever I want. I'm not gonna, uh, technically, since I'm the leader, I don't have to worry about that, about getting kicked out. But I don't want to, it's just a bad example for my alliance. That's why I'm leaving the alliance. Hopefully, there should be a spot in my alliance when I do come back. I don't know when I'll come back, but it's crazy. This is the only account that I have that is Valiant. The only account I have that is Valiant, and I don't even want to play it. You know, that's because I really don't care about titles that much. It's just a title to me, and I just wanted to prove that I can do it. So if you want to see my champions, why not? Let's take a look at it. And when it comes to my 7 stars, it's not bad, right? Having Onslaught being your first 7-star rank 3. Where's my info? There you go. Onslaught being your first 7-star rank 3, who the best players in the world believes is the best 7-star in the game. That's not bad. Also, Juggernaut. Also, a lot of people would say he's one of the best champions in the game. My second 7-star rank 3. So I think that's pretty good for having your first two 7-star rank 3s, Onslaught and Juggernaut. What else? What else? These are my 6 stars. As you know, I really focus most on my 6 stars, and I have 5 of them that are 6-star rank 5s, and 2 of them are ascended. And one of them is 6-star rank 5 ascended max sig, which is Mr. Sinister. And I know some of you are probably tired of watching Mr. Sinister gameplay, but believe me, I have so many to come. I mean, this guy was just a beast. You know, sometimes I wonder like he's so broken. I mean, balance. Debatable about being broken, but as you know, his signature ability when it comes to his regen doesn't work. But sometimes it's like, why even bother playing this guy? It's just so crazy because you just parry, you heavy, you throw a special one, it's over. It's ridiculous. I'll talk about that in a different video, but it makes me think, why even play this game? It's just so stupid. When it comes to Mr. Sinister, you parry, you heavy, throw a special one, you win the fight. Because I'm telling you, I have so many fights like that with Mr. Sinister. And in my first attempt, like pretty much Act 8 solo bosses, first attempt with this guy. It's crazy. What else? Yeah, that's really it. I don't know what else to say. Uh, so do I? What about? Let's go back to my. As you know, I took out the realistic new account challenge, and I also been using my 7 stars as well. I know not everybody will have 7 stars, and not everybody wants to use 7 stars. That's why I kind of took away the realistic new account challenge for new players. But I started this account 298 days ago, I believe. Yeah, 298 days ago. So the game has evolved so much since then. So I do think right now, if a new player starts a new account, they can do it the same amount of time as I did. Uh, by maybe even less. I don't know about less, but I think it's definitely possible for a new player to become Valiant in 10 months. So basically, by uh, bef- by the end of the gifting event, which is what, January 3rd, I do believe that in 10 months, a new player can become Valiant. And I'm not a new player, so but it really shows you the game has evolved so much since then. The only question is how much of gameplay, right? And this is more important, of course. I do believe with 30 minutes of gameplay for 10 months, I think it's definitely possible. About 150 hours of gameplay, I think, for a new player to become Valiant. The only thing is now is the next level, which I don't think it's gonna happen this year. Most likely it's gonna happen sometime next year for sure. So I can't wait whenever that is. I do planning to do a new account challenge whenever the next progression happens. I don't know when that is. I'll be kind of curious who like the best players in the world will try to do a challenge. I guess the speed run. I don't even know what to call it, but I would be shocked if somebody can do it in less than 100 hours as a free to play to become the next progression after Valiant. I would be shocked. This is assuming when the title comes out, okay? Not like a year after the title comes out. I would be really shocked, even if the best players in the world uh, could do it in 100 hours. That's why I'm saying, really, it takes a lot of time to hit the highest progression level, and it is crazy because I've never hit the highest progression level in the game. Every time I hit the highest, the progression level, like my pay to win account, when I was when I hit Thronebreaker, there was already Paragon. When I became Paragon, there was already Valiant. So I never hit the highest level. And this account is a free to play. It took me 150 hours to become Valiant because I just want to prove that I can do it. That's it. Uh, I, I've proven that I can do it. And really, I believe that if you are a new player, you can do it in 10 months with 150 hours of gameplay. By January 3rd of 2026, I think you can become Valiant. You just have to really progress all the way to 8.3, not to spend your units, maybe spend 1,000 or 2,000 units, but nothing more than that. Do all the ad content, get those units from those, of course, and the super daily event. Get those units from the super daily event, and you're set. You're set to go. But really, I just want to say I'm gonna take a break. That's for sure. I will be doing more content on this when it comes to special events like spring cleaning. Uh, I don't know other than spring cleaning, but I'm gonna leave this alliance just to be fair to my alliance. I don't want, even though I won't get kicked out if I don't leave because I'm the leader of it when it comes to my pay to win account. But I don't want to be, I want to be fair to the other people in my alliance, and I don't want to set a bad example. So I will be leaving the alliance. Leaving the alliance. What's going on? Okay, because I don't, to be fair, but really, like I mentioned, uh, I do believe if you want to do it, I also did Alliance War. I know not everybody wants to do Alliance War, but I did it in here. That's why I kind of took off the realistic new account challenge. I never really actually played Alliance War. I just kind of set my team in Alliance War, and somehow I got points. But really, like it, my main thing I want to say is, if you want to become Valiant, you can do it too. Even a new player, I believe even a new player can do it in 10 months if you started a new account today with 150 hours of gameplay. So that's really it. That's all I want to say. Thank you.